Hey guys, it's Tony. Back with chapter 5, I guess this is. So let's pick up right where we left off in chapter 4. We had just blocked in a beard and we just Z-remeshed the arms. All right, let's get those arms looking good. So everything is pretty much at the same level of sculpting, um, except the hands. The hands are still sausages, but we're gonna leave the hands for the time being. Just want to get these arms looking a little bit better. They're really like lumpy looking. So let's isolate the arms. Make sure symmetry is on, and I just want to kind of take down some of these lumps. Just using the move tool. There we go. That's a little bit nicer shape. Okay, that's all. And while we have it here, let's mask off the forearm and just try to straighten it out just a little bit. Straighten the arm out a little bit. Okay, actually, I'm going to invert this mask. I wanted to mask off the upper arm. So invert the mask and just get a rotate. I'm going to use the chain instead of the gizmo and just rotate that. Whoa. Something is masked down there. There you go. Grab the move chain and just kind of pull it. There we go. Okay, and while I've got these low subdivisions, I can easily smooth. All right. So let's divide a couple of times and get some geometry on there. We're up to 2 million now. Get a clay spin brush and just kind of resculpt what we just distorted a little bit. Okay. All right, let's see what that looks like. Now, I'm still having a little trouble with the proportions here. Not sure what. I'm going to just play around. See if the arms could be smaller. Let's see. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just too ape-like proportions, and that helps the legs. I thought the legs were too short, but that helped making the arms shorter, and also the head now feels better. So let's go back to the legs and clean those up a little bit more. I keep going back. I know I wanted this to be a little bit different, a big ogre, a big maybe blue skin, maybe, but I keep going back to this. I keep going back to those guys with the red hair and the red beards. So I don't know yet. I'm still deciding how to finish these off. I say these, but I'm probably going to do two if it's a frost giant. Based on the Conan story, I'm going to need his brother. I'm going to need two of them, two different ones. I read the story last night, by the way. I have a pretty big collection of Conan books, paperback books with the Frazetta covers. And I read the Frost Giant's Daughter last night. And it's just like this girl, this witch. I don't know if she's a witch or she lures this beautiful naked lady in the wilderness, in the snow, and she lures Conan into a trap. And the two giants are her brothers, actually. Their father is the frost giant, and the brothers are the ice giants, I guess they're called. At least in the version I read. I read a comic book version, not the paperback version, not the original version. I like Conan. Great character. Love the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. And of course, the Frazetta Conan is, to me, it's the definitive version. With the John Buscema Conan, very, 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 very close second. That's kind of the Conan I grew up with reading in the comic books, was Buscema's version. So pretty much, I've done all the work that you see so far. I've done with the clay spin brush and the move brush, and just a bunch of spheres, polyspheres. As we get into the weapons, I'll probably use some cylinders and cubes, but pretty much something organic like this, I just exclusively use polyspheres to block it all in. All right. Feeling a little bit better about this. Let me just save my progress. Giant 15. And QuickTime, please don't crash on me, QuickTime. We're about 10 minutes in, so I'm going to try to keep this a little bit shorter, maybe Maybe I'll go to 20 minutes. Hopefully it'll work. Okay, so now we got the beard. Let's get some geometry on that beard. We're at 8,000 points, active points. Let's divide a couple of times. Now we've got 5 subdivisions and we got 2 million on the beard. So just for starters, I want to block in the big forms. I'm not going to go for the individual hairs. I'm just going to get a standard brush, freehand stroke, and no, actually, let's get the clay spin brush and just block out the big shapes. I've got symmetry on still. But I just want to get some big clumps of hair, big S-curves. And just get a nice flow going. Okay, I'm going to turn symmetry off and just kind of do the middle. There are plenty of brushes available out there for sale and for free that do very nice hair and fur textures, and I'll probably be using them, but for now I'm just kind of sticking with the default ZBrush brushes. You can do pretty much anything with the brushes that they give you. Let's grab a move brush and just kind of give a little bit of a flow to this beard. My mom's name was Flo. All right. Just looking for some nice soft S-curves. Let's do the same with the mustache. Actually, I'm just going to fill the beard with a darker color. I'm using basic material now. I moved away from the metal material and the blend, the glossy material. I'm just using a matte finish material. So let's give the beard a darker, just a little darker shade. Maybe that's too dark. Just to differentiate it from the skin. Huh. I thought I had separated these and named them, but I guess not. I'm hoping that I didn't start with an older version. That's okay. That's okay. All right, we need some geometry on the mustache. Just big shapes, just blocking in big shapes. We will break symmetry eventually. But just for now, I just want to get things roughed in here. Okay, that's cool. All right, I think I'm gonna call it quits right now. I don't want to push my luck. So we're about almost 18 minutes. So let's call this chapter The Beard, and we'll pick it up right where we left off in the next chapter. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Frost Giant, Chapter 5, Beard.